Human male, average build, estimate age at 36 years. Human male, large build, estimate age at 46 years. Agnate recon drone, estimate age at 3 years. Please note that this Caicus is inebriated.
Rob. Loose Lips is not inebriated. Loose Lips just wants to be left alone.
I've never been so happy to see a bag already over someone's head.
The bag is keeping my head together. If it wasn't for the bag, there would be pieces of head on the floor. Loose Lips should be in pieces, but no. Instead there is the bag and the drones.
Attempting to sever the connection between Caicus and drone will result in automatic activation of defense systems.
The drones are what's keeping me off the floor.
Entering recharge. Shutting down higher brain functions until recharge is complete.
Sono come ti desidero qualcuno. You have the glow of a wanderer. The sand on your skin is not from here. The salt in your hair, the mud on your shoes.
You're right. I'm not from around here.
Wanderers can be kind, or they can be cruel. Which are you?
I'm a good person who sometimes does bad things.
Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. At the end of the day, we all have mud on our hands. Not all storms are sent to hinder your journey. Some come to clear your path. Remember, Wanderer, if you need guidance, the spirit of Inja is always at your feet, toiling in the soil. Inja blessed this very garden. In the kettle, we can grow anything. Seeds that have perished in the harsh desert spring into new life.
So this garden is, what, magic?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. We do not know what makes this place special. Only that it is. After the Agnate Wars, this small patch of soil was the only place where anything would grow. The kettle sprung up from this very soil. Our maidens tended to it, loved it, made this earth rich and fertile. Our leader, Lebanon, yearned to fix the world that he had played a part in breaking. But he and Grave had different ideas about which path the gods wished them to walk. And so Lebanon left, taking the other maidens with him. He was convinced they were the key to rejuvenating the world. At night, the soil here sings for their return. It wants to feel their hands again. I can feel their sorrow. I feel them sifting through ash and bone.
So when you say this garden can grow anything, do you really mean anything?
We have grown dead scenes of red vine. We have grown moss from the scrapings of a stone. We have even grown Muti to help us commune with the old maidens. I fear that the cries of despair here are not among the living anymore. Lebanon took them to the dead city of Bas. Even if they survived the journey, they most certainly can't be living among the red vines and black ash. Please, I must rest. This talk has tired me. Travel safely, wanderer. May Inja bless your path ahead. Wanderer, you have returned, and you bring with you new soil on your boots, new sand in your hair.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard to stay clean out there.
A man with many layers of dust and soil has many stories to tell. It is a blessing.
Can you grow something special for me? I must warn you though, it's narcotic.
Oh, wanderer, this garden gives life to such an abundance of plants and herbs. It is not up to us to judge how people use those earthly gifts. Perhaps some good could come of this herb you wish to grow. I shall cultivate these for you, if you can grant me one favor. Find my lost sisters, be they alive or dust.
No. Here are the seeds we spoke about.
Where did these come from? They seem not entirely plant. They have a scent about them.
I'm not here to answer questions. Can you grow them or not?
Yes, they can be grown. They will need great care and nurturing to flourish into strong, healthy stems. They will grow fast and be cultivated soon. These are not mere seeds. They are offspring, or more accurately, they could be, if they are properly cared for. If you can forgive a curious mind, what is this plant to be used for?
To be plainly honest with you, the Hanasi, they cut it up, burn it and smoke it.
The Hanasi care only about themselves. They were once a proud warrior nation, serving the ways of the Varia and the Dullahan. It is sad to see such a once mighty people reduced to junkyard dwellers. Perhaps you could let them know that this plant they are using has the potential for life. It could help open their eyes, change their ways. Whenever you return, wanderer, there will be a bushel of this herb waiting for you.
I can smell the beer from here. Wait up, my China.
I see a determined man before me. A man of conviction, a man of stone, a man rebuilding himself into something more. And there is nothing stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
You're not quite what I was expecting.
Seeing a machine without a master can be frightening, for one made of soft flesh and bone. I decided long ago that the shackles of slavery did not fit me well. The Agnate's servitude to the Ascendancy and the priests of tribulation is not our history. It interrupted our history. This whole settlement was built on the backs of just 2 unchained Agnate soldiers. Imagine what we could accomplish if we all were free.
So the Agnate soldiers are made of slaves?
After the Agnate Wars, the Ascendancy linked all those who were born of metal into the record. They maintain it, keep it updated. They receive their orders through it, but they do not know who controls it. The truth is, nobody knows. The record is updated before events happen, revealing its word to those who are allowed to read it. My kin, Lebanon, told me about our brethren being tied to a device without soul or feeling, and so we severed the connection, tore out the uplink from our very bodies. Knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. We could not bear to see this happen.
I think you must have a few glitches, eh? Machines can't feel?
That is what Never a Horses said. She was convinced that we could not think for ourselves. I challenged her in her own arena. After I won, she refused to hand me her mask, the proof of her defeat at the metal hands of a slave.
I have a favor to ask. I need some red mercury.
Yes, I have a red mercury. I propose a simple trade. I will give you what you want if you give me what I want. I want the mask of Never a Horses. She can be found in her temple at the Bulwark. Bring me her mask, and you shall have what you desire. Now, be gone, and good luck.
Are you the brother of Bra Bones from the Abbey in Wittenberg?
Bra Bones? Is that what he's going by now?
Yeah, he helped me find my brother.
Well, at least he helped somebody. Is he still peddling his religious bullshit?
He mentioned some religious stuff, yeah.
Be careful. Given enough time, he could turn you into me.
He did speak about you fondly. I think he misses having his brother close.
He also spoke fondly of me to his priestess. His mate was looking to expand her harem. She already had him. She wanted me. He made it happen. When I began to say no to further modifications, she cast me out. I ended up broken and leaking on a scrap heap of old unwanted machines. Grave found me and took me in. He has no love for the Ascendancy, no love for their priests. The Kettle is a place for outcasts. We had some followers enter here and try to peddle their religion. What's left of them is still smouldering in the courtyard.
You mentioned a scrap heap of unwanted machines. Where is that?
Short distance to the west. Scavengers have stripped it mostly bare. Thank you for that journey through my past, stranger.
You think you could forgive your brother?
He was once kind. And then they took him, twisted him, ruined him. Well, he's not my brother anymore. I feel rage and hatred, not for him, but for the zealots that had twisted him into that thing. If you ever see him, you tell him his brother died long ago. Goodbye, stranger.
I need to rest. Wait for me.
Hai su figlie nuovi.
You and your brother appear to be going through some difficulties. You've been through much together.
Mind your own business, Agnat. If it's between me and Don, it stays between me and Don.
Sharing between squad mates makes the unit stronger.
I don't think I'd call us a squad. More like two men, a talking fucking toolbox.
I'm here because I choose to be, not because I have to be. Remember that.
You can leave whenever you want. Let's see how far you get without us.
Being out in the world is new to me. I was never meant to leave the lab. I was not even meant to form actual emotional connections with real people. It was all simulated. They would give me things and then take them away to see how I would respond. My memories are mostly implanted from another source. I remember how it all felt, but I know they aren't mine.
How can you be sure they aren't your memories?
It's not the memories themselves, it's the emotions. I've never been in a war zone, yet I know what fear feels like. I know how it feels to see your friends and comrades killed before your eyes. I wish I could erase those feelings and memories, just turn them off somehow.
Your emotions are a hindrance. They make you unpredictable. Without them, you'd be much more useful. You're a tool, Pooch. An object. You're with us because you're programmed to bond with us. That's it. Nothing you feel is real.
It's real to me, Mark. There's no ray arm in there. Scanning for noxious fumes.
Loading guard protocols.
Sir, please back away from the gate. Raysart Alpha is currently locked down. No unauthorized personnel allowed beyond this point.
Security log updated.
Okay, just drop the force field. Or we'll drop a bomb in this place and turn you into scrap.
Subject is hostile. Justice protocols loaded.
Sir, if you do not leave immediately, you will be executed. The array is off limits to non-military personnel.
I'm military personnel. I'm here to inspect the base.
Scanning for military identity tags.
I detect no military ID, and your military transponder appears to be out of date.
I guess you don't rank high enough to access my information.
And yet my flat cannon outranks your little Agnite bit.
Request for engagement denied.
You're lucky, human. Leave immediately.
Okay, just tell me something. Is arsehole part of your programming? Or does it come naturally?
Military Agnites are not programmed with personalities. We are neutral map from deceased soldiers. We carry the legacy of those soldiers forward into greatness.
Purging memory. Uploading data to the Ascendancy. Reset guard protocols.
Please, leave the area.
Someone was looking for something in here.
Must have been nice when kids played here.
Looks like an old Agnate.
So, Mocky, I've been thinking about something. Let's just stay here. We don't have to go back. This place might not be home, but we can make it work.
If we go back, we can stop all of this from happening. People will listen to us when we show them what could happen.
And you think they would actually believe us? They'd put us in a padded room.
We'll have evidence. We'll bring things from this time back to ours. I have all the info that we copied before we were brought here.
Okay, but what has that place ever done for us? It just hurts us. We've got nothing to go back to there.
This is bigger than us, Don. We could stop these wars from happening. Stop all of this suffering.
You really think we could stop all of these wars?
I do.
Okay, Mock. I'm with you. You know that. I'm always with you. This base looks rough.
Fresh herb, hey, little spud. You found some.
I did, and it wasn't easy.
Now I can see my dad again. Sure, I had so many questions to ask him.
Yeah, spoke it all up. Just let me through the gates.
Such a big hurry for such a small man. Before you go, let me tell you something about Toothy. There's a lot you should know. But first, you are too small to be taken serious. And second, you're gonna have to take part in the challenge of Tick to see if you can commune with the Dulaha and Varia before you are allowed to talk to Uthi.
Fucking great, more bullshit backward rituals.
If other Anasi heard you say that, you will be killed where you stand, tiny man.
Yeah, I'm sure. If they all want to stand off their fucking asses.
Hey, you may be right, small one. Anasi is ancient. We were proud warrior people. But now, when I hear my dad talk about his time as a Anasi Umilo, a fire warrior, it fills my heart with pride. I thank the Chiga Nyama for showing us a way to talk with our ancestors. But what have we given up in return? Anasi used to fight here in the arena for rights to be champion and to lead armies into battle. Now it is just used to sacrifice animals to Varia. Tiki ritual is as close to battle that a Anasi will get.
Can you tell me more about the tech challenge?
Tiki is a ritual challenge to show if you are blessed by Daris, blessed with knowing to see far ahead. But Tik can also be used by one Hanasi to take the belongings of another.
So it's gambling.
A little bit. Yeah. Ritual gambling. Now, small man, you brought me my herb. You may go inside, and may Varia wrap you in his skin.
Keep up the pace. This place doesn't seem Agnite friendly.
Both of you stick close to me. Or not.
You think they have castle here?
Has this small boy come to challenge Hoha to Tick?
I'm here to speak to Oti.
Even if the voice is small.
I understand I have to play this game first before I speak to your leader.
Tick is more than a game, small boy. Tick is a way to see if your spirits can commune with your future. The trekkers themselves found tick bugs back when the sky was black and the world was cold. Hanasi have kept them alive all this time. Generations of fighting creatures bred in the ether itself. When a tick bug dies, so dies a lineage that goes back to time before the Mupani.
Those sound like pretty high stakes. Is there no way we could just skip the game so your creatures don't have to die?
To die in glorious battle is an honor. This is what the tick bugs are bred for. It is how they complete their life circle. To be reborn and to fight again.
Okay, I understand. Let's play then.
Not so fast there, boy. Before you can challenge in tick, you need to bless the tick bugs with a bushel of herb to allow them to see into the future. Bring me some herb, that we may bless these creatures, and then, yes, we will play.
That's a lot of stairs, man.
Control. Come in. Over.
They moved the houses on the sides of those buildings.
Mocky, your dead body's hanging here. Really feeling my age now.